Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Revise. Today we will be looking into Ekam Nyayalayas. So the previous year question, with reference to Ekam Nyayalayas Act, which of the following statements is or are correct? First statement, as per the Act, Ekam Nyayalayas can hear only civil cases and not criminal cases. So that's the first statement. Second statement, the Act allows local social activists as mediators or reconciliators. So it is asking for the correct statement. So we will quickly revise about Ekam Nyayalayas. So Ekam Nyayalayas basically are mobile village courts and have been established as a result of Ekam Nyayalayas Act 2008. And the major purpose or the main purpose of this Ekam Nyayalayas Act is to ensure speedy, easy, inexpensive access to justice system in the rural area. So as the term suggests, it is at Gram, that is at village level. And here the Act stipulates that the state government must establish Ekam Nyayalayas in connection or in consultation with that of high courts. And the seat of this Ekam Nyayalayas would be located at the intermediate panchayat, so that from there it can easily control each and every its functioning in fact. And it exercises the power of both criminal as well as civil code, and for that purpose the powers which it is having have been declared, have been mentioned in the first schedule as well as the second schedule of the Act. And accordingly, the disputes disputes which have been listed in the first schedule as well as the second schedule would be coming under its purview or would be accepted as cases before these Ekam Nyayalayas. And also the scope of these Ekam Nyayalayas can be amended by both government, that is including central government as well as state government. And so the judges sitting in this Ekam Nyayalayas would be judicial magistrates of first class, that is their salary as well as powers would be equal to that of judicial magistrate of first class, not second class or third class, it is first class itself. And the presiding officer, Nyayadhikari, would be appointed by the state government, and for that purpose state government has to consult High Court. That is very important. And the main attraction or the main important point of this particular act is that it tries to settle disputes through reconciliation between the parties, and for that purpose they have to, or the act stipulates the appointment of local social workers with integrity for the same purpose, to act as mediators or reconciliators. And it is guided by the principles of natural justice, and it is that is different from that of a normal court, and it is subject to any rule that has been made or that has been formulated by the High Court of that particular state from time to time. And again, appeals are allowed, and in this case appeals in criminal cases would be lying before the court of session, that is at the district level, and appeal in the civil case would be lying before the district judge. So which means that district court. So which means that the appeal from Ekam Nyayalayas would be going directly to the apex level court at district level. And at the same time, the Act mandates that these appeals should be disposed of within 6 months from the date of filing of these appeals. So which means that within 6 months itself, these appeals has to be disposed of by the apex court at the district level. So let's move on to the question. So here it is asking, for which of the following statements are correct. And first one, as per the Act, Ekam Nyayalayas can hear only civil case and not criminal case. This is wrong. That is, it has both the powers of criminal case as well as civil case. That is civil court power as well as criminal court power. So the first statement is wrong. So which means that we can eliminate A as well as C, Delhi. And the second statement, the Act allows local social activists as mediators or reconciliators. That is correct. That is, the Act has a mandate for that, has a particular stance for that, and that's the reason why we can say second statement is correct. So the answer should be B, Bombay. So that's it. Thank you.